let's jump a little bit into, I wouldn't call it the seasoned entrepreneur, but more or less. So you're around entrepreneurs all the time, and you see the people that are successful and the people that aren't successful, and I'm assuming that they have certain characteristics. Like you'll start to see these little red flags in the ones that look like they're getting derailed, and maybe some green flags in the ones that you can feel they're going to be successful, even if you don't know why. So can you help us? Can you tell us a couple of those characteristics that you see, or the things that you see them doing that might give us some tips on what we should be doing?
It's going to sound like a common theme for me because, of course, I talk about money, but when entrepreneurs stall in their businesses, the first thing I ask them is, how are you spending your time? Because for an entrepreneur, what happens is you're your best salesperson. You are so energetic and you've got full speed ahead. Your foot's on the accelerator. Your business, you start having some success. You hire employees. You start having customer issues. All of a sudden, your foot's coming off that accelerator, backing off a little bit because you got to be paying attention to your customer issues. You got to be paying attention to your accounting. And all of a sudden, there's an issue on last year's tax return. So instead of looking forward, you're getting pulled back into day-to-day or stuff in the back.
I've been there several times.
Yes. And all of a sudden, you're no longer the major driver in your business.
Yeah.
And so when I have them sit down and I say, how much time are you spending on the back, the history of your company? How much are you dealing with consumer issues? How much time are you dealing with employee issues? And how much time are you spending on building your business?
Wow.
And if they're building the business section isn't over 50%, and I like it closer to 70%, then that's why your company's stalling.
That is such a good
You need to
point.
bring in, because that's an entrepreneur's not normally core talent would be dealing with employees or dealing with past stuff. That's not usually in their wheelhouse. Entrepreneurs need to be driving the future, opening new opportunities, creating, and have the right people on their team to deal with those other issues.
I think you literally just set 300,000 people free. As you said that, they're like, oh my goodness, this is what I've been feeling. So, okay, thank you so much for that. That was a breath of fresh air. And so what was something that you see in entrepreneurs that are doing it really well? Somebody that you commonly see, you're like, wow, whenever I see this hallmark, I just know that something good's going on.
Well, a lot of people, and this is a personal motto of mine, is we read books and go to seminars where they say, find your why. And I think entrepreneurs don't do that. I think in my personal philosophy is why not? And that why not is which allows you to go down the path that's less traveled.
Yeah.
We don't want something that's proven. We want something that we create, something brand new, and that gives us our energy, gives us the fuel to keep us going. And for people that are ready to go to that next level and have been incredibly successful, what you see is they realize that the mentors that help them get to where they are may not be the right mentors for them to get to the next level.
Oh, that's a good point.
So they understand the value of the mastermind. They still appreciate them and they're grateful and their gratitude is all there, but they start realizing that they need to make sure that they're not the smartest people in the room, that they have people that can help them get to that next level. And it may not be that you get rid of the first set, you just add to it because you have greater needs and greater facility. And an entrepreneur, a truly successful entrepreneur, knows they can't do it alone. They need to have the talent. And I talk about, two minds, 1 + 1 is not 2, it's 11. And that's very important because you get that synergy and you're learning from other people's success stories, but you're also learning from their failures so you don't repeat their failures. And that's what really successful entrepreneurs, they surround themselves with people that encourage them and keep them going.